Well, Danny, they always say the important thing is the result and getting in the hat, but that was a pretty good performance too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I felt our side showed great battling qualities. I felt they showed a real desire to keep the ball out of the net. It wasn't pretty, as you rightly say, it's all about just being in that hat on the Monday, but the boys showed a great determination for Eastbourne Borough Football Club to win the game. For me, my management team, the supporters, the directors, and I felt they were fantastic to a man.
Could have been ahead at more than 1-0 at half-time, I thought.
Yeah, I felt we played well. I felt, obviously we had the wind in the first half, and then it was always our game plan to play with a high line against the wind in the second half. So, yeah, I felt there was some outstanding performances. I felt Mitchell Dickinson and Stephen James were top draw in the middle of the back four. Thought young Kai again at left back, what a player he's going to be. And James Ferry, James Hammond in the middle of the park. I could go through naming each and every one of them. Dean Cox, I felt he could not have worked any harder today. Greg Lewis, every single player who represented myself and Eastbourne Borough Football Club, all 14 of them this afternoon, were a credit to, and I'm particularly proud of them.
We were chuckling just now before we were on camera that this time, during the second half of last season, I kept coming up here with you and saying, oh, another draw, Danny, another draw. Well done, sort of a bit half-heartedly, but now you're winning.
Yeah, I mean, it takes time. Obviously, last season I was appointed manager and they weren't my players, and I think it's, I forget sometimes, and perhaps we all do, that we're still quite a new team. Obviously, last season we didn't have James Vaughan at right back, we didn't have Mitchell Dickinson, we didn't have Kai, we didn't have Hamo, we didn't have Joel Rowlinson. It's a new team evolving, so we need to remember that at times. And these players work into how I want things, and Sergio and Darren Teague and Ben Austin and Sean Stewart. I'd like to give, on days like this, once we've done a particularly pleasing thing, sometimes the backroom people get forgot, and when you look back, our kit managers, Lewis and Damo, what a job they do, the physio, everyone needs to take great satisfaction from the achievement of us reaching the first round proper for Eastbourne Borough Football Club.
We've had another chuckle in these interviews where I kept saying, who do you want the next round? And you kept saying, lowest ranked club at home. Come on, who do you want this time? Well,
you either want the highest, best place, or I'll say that again, the lowest ranked club, because who's to say if we got the lowest ranked club, we could potentially win again. That would take us into the second round. I always feel you want the highest ranked club, because it would be a great occasion to go to a massive club, a Portsmouth or somewhere, away from home in front of 15, 20,000 people. Alas, with what's happening in all of our lives now, we know that's going to happen. Listen, I'm just absolutely delighted this Saturday evening is that we're there. I can't dictate, you can't dictate. We're in the hat, and we've done it for each and every one of our fans who weren't there. And I asked on Thursday evening in one of our interviews for the fans to get behind us from a distance, and I have a good feeling they did today.
I felt that too. Thanks very much.
Anytime.